Hi there, how you doing? Today's video is my initial impression of the Elite Dangerous game. Now it's just going to be the starter game, none of the expansion bit or anything like that, it's literally just the initial game. It was released at the end of 2014, so it's not a new game by any distinction, but with the game releasing new expansions, I figured I'd take a look. Now, I've come from a history of extensively playing a certain space game called Freelancer, which was a game that came out about 10 to 12 years before this. And I've always held Freelancer as the bar that space sims need to reach. And there's been a few failures along the way, not gonna lie about that one. But this game does the genre justice. It's unreal, it really does do such justice to the whole genre, it's fantastic. Created by Frontier Developments PLC, Elite Dangerous is a space fighting simulator, which also has other roles available to you such as trading, exploring, and bounty hunting. The game boasts a 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way galaxy, and initially it doesn't feel like it, but when you jump between systems, boy does it. It's insane. Each jump is exhilarating, each docking procedure to a space station is majestic, and every system entry and sight to see is just jaw-dropping. Graphically, this game is absolutely stunning. It's pristine, bright and shiny, which in a space game with a ship surrounded by darkness is absolutely mesmerizing. The controls of the ships are complex, yet manageable. You feel every tiny movement, and so you kind of micromanage your shunts to align accordingly, which would seem daunting, but luckily the game system has an auto-docking for stations which just lets you sit back, relax and enjoy the procedure. Jumping between systems was a bit of a pain for me though. I just couldn't quite get to grips with it initially, so basically how it works is that you plot a course and jump to it. But you go so fast that the disengage tends to throw you so close to a planetoid or sun that your ship starts to have a panic attack and throw lots of alarms at you. So what I was doing was basically jumping out a little bit earlier, but due to the 1-to-1 scale, I'd end up being a few literal year travel time away from my destination, which was frustrating. But after a few attempts to get the hang of it, I think I got it now, so that's a big yay. The game has a nice choice of ships that look gritty and shiny at the same time, and looks like they're actually meant for spaceflight. Unlike some games that just fling a cool design on and then pretend that it works in space, but it looks like it really shouldn't. This isn't like that. The game also has microtransactions, but from what I can gather, it's purely for aesthetics, so I mean, you can change the colours of the ships and stuff like that. But I'm only in the early stages of my career, so I don't know if you can actually buy big ships with microtransactions or anything like that. I haven't gotten that far ahead to see that yet. The HUD system is in depth and all-encompassing. It's literally all around you inside the cockpit, which I like. You look left and you can access comms or navigations, you look right for the ship systems and whatnot. The only gripe really is the radar style system in the middle of the HUD. Due to it being 3D, I found it extremely difficult to pinpoint what I'm actually looking for. I'm still trying to get the grips with that anyway. It's just, I keep floating about and the lines keep getting bigger and smaller, which I understand is me getting, to within the right perspective of it, but it's just frustrating. It really is frustrating. As far as I can tell, there isn't a storyline per se. It's all about you making your own journey and story. And I like that. It's the ultimate in-game freedom to choose what you want to do and how you're going to do it. And that's absolutely glorious. I love that kind of freedom. You don't get that in many games nowadays. Most games nowadays give that illusion of it, but ultimately kind of like pigeonholes you into this kind of like path, which is frustrating. It really is. But this game, I'd imagine it's very subtle in the way it pigeonholes you into certain directions, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels liberating. If I want to go over there, I can go over there. It's at my own cost. I've got to fuel up. I've got to do these kind of things. But it's my choice to go there if I want to go there, which is great. Overall, it's a nice game. It's incredibly smooth, feels absolutely gigantic, and I think it puts other space sims to shame. Considering its age and ability, it's really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Odyssey expansion fares, which is the latest one coming out in spring 2021. It brings land-based movement and combat into the mix as well, like land combat, so you can actually go around with guns and shoot people and all that kind of stuff. It looks like it's going to be fantastic for that kind of thing. to actually be able to wander the planet's surface as well as flying through the depths of space, it's going to be incredible, I think. I believe, and I truly do believe, that Star Citizen has inspired them to push forward. They're giving them the opportunity to just like branch out and do things, and I like that. I like that there's this healthy competitive nature between the two games, or it seems that way anyway. The game is complex, yet has simpler undertones as well. You'll definitely get immersed into this galaxy, and you'll definitely sink many hours into this game if you decide to get it. It's just, you just get lost. I mean, I was playing and I didn't realise like I'd already been in there for 3 hours, and it was just seamless and wonderful. Proper chill. It was a really good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, that's just my first impression. Have you tried the game? What's your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not tickle that thumbs up? That always helps. And if you enjoyed me, which I'd be surprised if you did, but if you did enjoy this, then why not consider subscribing? It always helps. As everyone says, it always helps, and it really does. So thank you very much for watching to the end. I know it's only a short one, but it's just an initial impression on it. So thank you. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.